I'm sorry, I'll be demonstrating my portable technology assignment one. So let's get started. As you can see, so we'll start with Terraform. So here it will create two ECR repo, one for and the app and one for the DB, and yeah, and on top of that, it will also create an EC2 instance, which will be logging into it later to run the container. So yeah, I'll be back as soon as this is completed. See that it created two repos, and our Elastic IP is also our institute, new institute instance is also created. So the next part will be pushing the Docker images to the ECR. So for that, I'll be back. That I'll be changing our file. Oh, so now I need to go back to my original space. Okay, so I think this is here. So let's make a small change here. Just change. As we can see, we need to log into our Git and then go. We need to log into our GitHub repo and then manually do the merge. Okay. To to deploy our flow. So we will create the pull and then confirm the merge. Well, request confirm merged. So once the merge is confirmed, we should be seeing our okay. So it's on the process. We will get back. I will resume back once this process is complete. We can see our build is now completed. So basically, we built two images. One is SQL and another is app. So let's confirm in the ECR repo. We can see we have the app repo. We can see the latest one, and another one is DB. So now the next step would be we'll log into the new EC2 instance and then run the containers as described in the requirement. So the pink, blue, and other. Okay, I'll be just. So let's log into the instance. And we need to do the Docker login. I've already installed the Docker and dependency. The Docker and I installed the Docker package and all the dependencies so that Docker is working. Now we'll be pulling the images, the app and the DV image. So after we'll be having two of our images as soon as this is completed, and we will begin with the Docker run. So okay, so Docker images. This okay. So let's run the DB container first. Oh no, sorry. Firstly, we'll begin with creating a network. So this is our new network, and yeah, the name is new dash network. It's a breeze network, and I have defined my custom subnet. So Docker network ls. My bad. Okay, so let's run our container. We'll name it DV just in case. Oh no, wait. Let me export environment. So yeah, we'll be using the full URI, Docker PS, Docker inspect DV. Okay. So for the containers, we will be running. Let me take a quick break so that I can arrange my commands and be back. So to ease our operation, I just created a file, a shell script, which will run three containers and name it according to the color code as required by the assignment. So let's go ahead and run the script. So it should run three container plus one DB container. So we should be having four containers, and then the name should be so lime, pink, blue, and DB. Okay, and the next, so we, yeah, I think the next task was to, okay, ping the container by its color. So Docker exec, so let's go to lime and then ping pink. You can add the name. So now let's go to pink and ping lime. Okay, so let's go to blue. Let's ping uh, lime from blue container. All right. So then another task is to ping we brand. Okay, we will run the color the content according to the color code, and then we will do the MySQL miss test. Yeah. So firstly, let's go with the IP address. And actually, let me write it down, and then so now, so as we know, the color codes for the port. So 8081 represents blue color code. Similarly, 82 pink color code, 8083. So let's go ahead with the. So now we are back with the color codes, and we'll be running this on every incognito browser. So 8081 supposed to be blue. So now we are running the pink container, and now we will be running the final lime container. Let's find the empty. Okay, so now as we can see, we have three containers running independently on different ports. Okay, now let's pause a while and then maybe okay. My run my serial confirmation on database. Okay, let's run my SQL test as after we get back. So now we will be doing the final requirement. So we'll run MySQL container and make sure we can connect to the database. So here, as we can see, Docker PS, the name of our container is, and our main DB is DB, right? So here I'm gonna, this command basically runs a MySQL container and then exits once it is once the condition is set. So so MySQL minus adds host is DB since they are on the same network. So they can just easily resolve the name, username root, password PW, and I'll be passing the show database command. So here we can see uh, there are the list of databases, our database employees and reference. So the main database is here. So this concludes our requirements. And let's okay. So explain the reason we can run three applications listening on the same. So the reason behind that is each application runs on its own Docker container. That's why we were able to uh, run the main app in 8080 and then map it to the local port 8081, 8082, 8083. And since they all share the same network, and the host EC2 assigns different port to each app without conflict. So this is while doing the port mapping. Okay, this is the end of our assignment one video. I'll be posting this. So I think so. The ping part I want to clarify. I think I ran on different commands. So Docker exec blue. So we'll pinging line from the blue container. So so this is because it looked like while I was doing the video, it looked like I was bringing the blue container from the blue container. So this is just to clarify that every container is pingable from every container. So that